Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, Editorial Director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Guys, I have 4 questions today. 4 questions. Guys, if I answer your question in a video and you'd like a free copy of my book, Massive Iron, there's a link to my email. Send me an email. I'll send you my book, no questions asked. Now guys, if you need some help, you can hit the Q&A link below. That goes to a thread at Tiger Fitness. Post your questions up. I answer every question posted. The best questions I turn into videos like this. So if you got a question, hit the link. All it requires is a quick registration. Takes 2 seconds, etc. All right, guys, here we go. First question today is from PalmerTV. He says, hey, Bearded Beast. Let me get a drink here real quick. Hey, Bearded Beast. Kind of Bearded Beast. I just shaved this morning. I'm getting married soon, so cut me some slack. I got to look a little bit pretty. He says, hey, Bearded Beast. What do you take away from workouts where you stalled or actually decreased strength? The other day I benched 245 for 3 sets of 2 and then 3 reps on the last set. Yesterday when I went at it again, I benched 245 only 2 times on the final set. This personally annoys the crap out of me, and I was wondering if you look at the program rest and recovery as issues when this happens or chalk it up as a bad day. That's a very good question, Palmer. Here's the thing. You're going to have bad days. One of the things I learned from training is that about 1 workout a month, maybe one every 4 to 6 weeks, for a specific lift or body part is just going to flat out suck. You never know why. It could just be from cumulative, cumulative beatdown on your tendons, or maybe you're having minor recovery issues or stress or CNS issues or whatever. But some days you're just going to have bad days. Like this week, I think I went in on Wednesday and just crushed a chest and tricep workout. And it was just tons of energy. And the next day I went in and I was doing my deadlifts, and man, I felt weak as heck. Stuff like that happens, guys. Stuff like that happens. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It's part of the road. The road isn't smooth. It isn't linear. It isn't consistent. You'll have up days, you'll have down days. But the thing to remember is that as long as you keep pushing, as long as your nutrition's in check, that progress is going to be like this. There'll be bumps and peaks and bumps and peaks, but you're going up and up. It's annoying, yes it is, but it happens. You just have to get it out of your head. You can't let it mess with you mentally. It's just part of the deal of lifting. The best advice I have for you is not to let it affect you mentally. Not to let it affect you mentally. Come back, bounce back, tear it up, and just understand it's part of the road. The road is never smooth. It's just part of the journey. So that's really the best advice I have on it, Palmer. You just got to shake it off, and you got to accept that it's part of the journey. The next question I have is from Magda Ogorek. Magda Ogorek. Magda posted on the Tiger Fitness forum. And she is a female, looks like a young lady. She says she has scoliosis in her lumbar, her low back, and recently her doctor advised her not to do any squats or axial loading leg exercises. She asks, are there any exercises I can use to build muscle and strength on my legs and glutes? Advice would be appreciated. This is a very good question. Now, Magda, there are many good ways you can attack your legs and your glutes without doing squats, without putting a lot of pressure on your spine. Axial loading pressure this way, or pressure against your lower back this way, like on leg presses. What I would do, and I'm not a doctor, these are just general suggestions, so I would ask your doctor what he thinks about these exercises before you do them. I would do goblet squats. That's where you hold a dumbbell against your chest and squat. You can work up in weight that way. If those feel too easy, you can also do pause goblet squats, where you hit depth, and then you pause for anywhere from 1 to 5 seconds. Those will be especially brutal, and you won't need to use a lot of weight to see the benefits of those. So pause goblet squats seem like a good idea. Walking dumbbell lunges, where you use straps if you need to. You hold 2 dumbbells at your side and you just do walking dumbbell lunges. Leg extensions are another good idea. If leg extensions feel too easy, or you can't use a lot of weight on leg extensions, you can do rest pause leg extensions, where you perform a set of leg extensions, rest only, say 20 to 30 seconds, and perform another set, rinse and repeat. So that's what I would do, Magda. I would consider goblet squats, pause goblet squats, walking dumbbell lunges with straps as necessary, leg extensions. I would also ask if leg presses are allowed. If leg presses are allowed, they might put stress on your scoliosis, your lumbar, your lower back, so I'm not sure that they would be a good choice either. So I hope that helped. Next question is from Manlet. Manlet says, do I need tricep exercises if I do bench press and military press twice a week? So Manlet's doing a program where he's pressing twice a week. Bench presses twice a week, military presses twice a week. Do I need tricep exercises? Do you need? Well, no, you don't need. Do I think it's a good idea? Yes, absolutely. I think it's a good idea. I would work in 1 tricep exercise a day to focus on bringing up that tricep strength. You can never have enough tricep. You can never have enough triceps strength, regardless of your goals, bodybuilding or muscle building. I really hammer the triceps hard. I would recommend adding in a lying triceps extension, not skull crushers where you bring the easy bar to your forehead, but bring it back down around here and then extend. The triceps, the long head of the triceps, has 2 functions. It's not just extension. It's rotation and extension. So when you're doing those skull crushers, and I don't like to call them skull crushers because I don't bring the bar to my skull, bring it back to the top of your head, then rotate and extend. Rotate and extend. That's what I do. So I would recommend doing those. I would also recommend maybe doing a cable extension or possibly close grip bench presses as well. Beef up those triceps, get them big, get them strong. Don't be afraid to challenge them. They can take a lot more work than the biceps. So yes, no, you don't need triceps exercises if you're benching and military pressing each twice a week, but do I think you would benefit from them? Absolutely. Hammer those triceps hard. All right, guys, the last question in this video is from Windjammer. Windjammer says, hey, BHUD, that's big, hairy, ugly dude. Not so hairy today. People say weightlifting is good and healthy for your body, but apparently it seems like people can pick up wear and tear on their bodies after consecutive years of training. Is this due to poor technique, programming, or acts of consistently pushing yourself, or something else? How do you deal with these aches and pains as you age and progress? All right, good question, Windjammer. I got some thoughts on that. Now, I've been doing this for 30 years now. 30 years. And I'll tell you one thing you need to understand. Do I have a few battle scars? Yes. But compared to, I'll be 48 in October, if you compare me to any other 40-year-old walking in this city, living in this city that I live in, or in the state of Ohio where I currently reside, I guarantee that I'm in the top 1% of 1% of physical health and how I feel. All these 40-year-olds I know are whining about their backs and whining about this and their necks and all this kind of crap. They can barely walk to the mailbox. And then you have me, who goes and picks up 600 pounds off the ground for multiple reps in the deadlift just for the heck of it. So yes, you're going to pick up some battle scars, but you're going to be far healthier than other men your age. Now, with that said, there are things you can do to prevent wear and tear. Number one, if you're in it for the long run like me, and I've been doing this for 30 years, don't overkill the volume each day. Don't overkill the volume. Focus on progression. Get in the gym, try to make improvements. You're in this for the long haul. Don't try to overkill the volume. Beating up your body with volume is one of the best ways to punish yourself. Form, exercise form. I don't know how many bodybuilders I see, and bros, of course, that follow the bodybuilders, that don't learn proper squat and deadlift form, or bench press form for that matter. They'll do the flared arm benching and their squats. They look more like good mornings. Deadlifts, their hips are high. They're going to beat the living snot out of their body. I can't, nearly every day on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, I see somebody deadlifting over 500 pounds with absolutely horrid form, and I just wince because I feel like they're going to crap out their spine. Or I see experienced bodybuilders who have put together workout routines for you guys to follow, who are benching like this, and then they go and complain that, oh, you know, the bench press, I've been doing it for 20 years and it really beat up my shoulder. It's not the bench press that beat up your shoulders, it's the crappy form. So work on form, constantly work on form. That'll help you over the long run. And here's something I want you to think about as well when it comes to longevity. A lot of people like to pat themselves on the back and talk about how they crushed themselves in the gym, punish themselves. Don't train for punishment. Train for progression. I don't go into the gym trying to destroy my joints and muscles and ligaments and tendons and everything else. I don't try to pulverize myself into dust. I go in and try to progress. My focus is on progression. Yes, I work hard, but I don't try to punish myself. If you go into the gym trying to punish yourself, you're going to punish yourself and it's going to catch up to you. So my advice, don't overkill the volume. Train for progression, not punishment. Work on form and listen to your body. When I go into the gym and something's not right, I listen to my body and I either reduce the volume or I shut down my workouts because I understand it's a long journey and I can live to fight another day. So Windjammer, I hope that has helped. All right, guys, that's it for this Q&A video. Again, if I answered your question in this Q&A and you'd like a copy of my book, Massive Iron, email me. My link is below. I'll send you a copy, no questions asked. Guys, if you want your question, if you have questions, you want some help, there's a Q&A link below. Post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. The best ones I turn into Q&A videos like this. Guys, if you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. If you want to connect with me on social, you can find links to everything from Instagram to Twitter to Periscope. You can find me. You can even watch me working out. All that stuff's below, so come on over, connect. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.